Hi everybody, in this video we are going to be talking about how to navigate through some features on Belouga. Some of those features are the Deep Dive Series Library, the Connected Learning Community Library, communicating with teachers and students, discovering teachers to communicate with, and how to monitor your students' activity. First, let's log into our account. When you first log in, you will be redirected to the Deep Dive Series page. This is the page where you will find all of the Deep Dive Series content on Belouga. You can filter it by name, by subject. You can even hone further into the subject as well. You can also search and filter by Sustainable Development Goals. Let's click into a series. When you click into a series, you are going to be redirected to the series overview page. This is where you can enroll your students into this series, as well as set up collaboration with other classrooms. By clicking one of these boxes, you will open up each individual episode. When your students are enrolled in the series, they will be able to write notes, and another tab for communication will be here as well, where you can communicate with others that you collaborate with in this series. If you are part of the Connected Learning community, you will see this Professional Development tab above. By clicking this tab, you will be redirected to the Professional Development Courses library. This is the place that, as an educator, you can choose courses to continue your own professional development. Now, let's navigate to the My Belouga page. The My Belouga page is where you will find the deep dive series that you've shared with your classrooms, created yourself, or that you've bookmarked. You are also able to manage your students and classrooms here as well. By clicking the My Students tab to the left, you can see the classrooms above, and here you can update your classroom description, your classroom verification images, and also keep track of your students. Every classroom comes with a classroom chat. By clicking the classroom chat button, a chat window will pop up where you can communicate with the students in your classroom. Here, you can type messages in the input field, send files, but also have fun and send emojis and GIFs. If you no longer need a classroom and would like to remove it from your profile, you can archive or delete the classroom. If you need to create a new classroom, just click the Add a New Classroom button. By clicking on a student name, you can go to their personal profile. The personal profile is the place where you can update the student's password, update their username, their birthday, or even remove them from a classroom. You can also privately communicate with that student. Just press the Message Student button right here. Here, you can also see the badges they've earned and how far along into a series they've gotten. When you scroll down to the bottom, you will find their chat activity. This is where you will be able to monitor your students' communication with other students on the platform. Let's now go back to the Deep Dive Series page. If you would like to find other educators to communicate with, just click on this button right here for Suggested Connections. By clicking on the button, Belouga will suggest a connection based on your settings, where you can communicate by pressing the chat button, view their profile, or if you're not interested, you can click the Next button. In order to communicate with other educators or your students, you can find all the chats in the My Peers list. To find a chat that you have with another educator, click the Peers tab. To find a chat that you have with your student, click the Students tab. In order to find a chat for your classroom chats or other groups that you've created, click the Classes and Groups. The button to the right opens up the general settings for your chats. You can set Do Not Disturb, which means when someone messages you, you won't get a notification. And you can also unarchive and unblock any communications that you have previously set. In order to message somebody, click on the chat and a chat window will open up. If you would like to remove them from the connections list, just click on the chat options, where you can hide it or block them. You can also search specifically for a user. If the user is not in your list, you can search for that user on Belouga. By clicking on the search results, you will open up a new chat between you and that user. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.